Gyakute, Dori, Ikkyo, Omote. Gyakute, grabbing outside of the wrist. Gakyu Hanmi. Gakyu means reverse. So your left leg forward, Uke's right leg forward, or the other way of thinking of it is mirror image. Same side is forward, same arm is forward. We're grabbing as such. This side forward, same side forward, like mirror image. Gyakute, Hanmi refers to the legs, the stance. Gyakyu Hanmi. Te is wrist. Gyakute or Gyakyu Hanmi. So their omote is this side, their front is this side. Ikkyo omote, maintaining your posture and your structure. Back foot steps up approximately to the front foot, delivering the distraction or the strike. Step back 45 degrees, sink into a horse stance. So you're nice and stable. Balance is low. Stepping up, taking center line. Step back 45 degrees, and they're holding on the outside. The hand blade, edge of your hand, comes on top of their elbow as you sink into a horse stance and slide back, taking your balance. Stepping up to the front foot, stepping back with the other leg, 45 degrees, sink into a horse stance. They're grabbing here, this hand blade is on their elbow, or just on the outside of their elbow. They're grabbing on the outside, come up the inside. Turn back 45 degrees, sink into a horse stance. This comes to the top or slightly on the outside of their elbow. Slide step in that same direction back. Other side, grab you on the outside, you step up to the inside, to the center line. Turn 45 degrees, sink into a horse stance, and slide step as you cut down on top of their elbow. They're grabbing on the outside, as such. So this is the omote, the front. Ura is to the rear. For omote, step up, back leg up towards the front leg. Step back 45 degrees, sink into horse stance, cut to the elbow. Slide step a bit more to take your balance. Taking their center line, taking their balance. If you affect their elbow, you affect their center. And then further effect. Further balance taking. Kuzushi, taking their balance. Horse stance, nice and stable. Lead their balance. Everything's integrated. It's equal, balanced, stable. They're grabbing here, cutting to their elbow. Lead them further up balance, Kuzushi. Other side again. To their omote, taking center line. Offline, sink. Lead them off. Here, uke stands back up. You blend with that movement of them regaining their balance by grabbing the back of their hand and doing manuchi. Grabbing the hand, this hand to the elbow. Uke stands back up. You do manuchi to their center line. As you do manuchi, grab the back of their hand, manuchi. This hand to the elbow. Grabbing on the outside, you take the inside. Come offline, so you can take their balance, so I'm not moving against their structure or their line where they're strong. I'm coming off to their front balance point where the balance can fall forward. To their front balance point. Take the inside, center line, come offline, sink into a stable stance, cutting to the elbow, slide step, get further kazushi. They stand back up at this point. We blend with that action by doing manuchi through to their head. As I do that, grab the back of the hand. This hand coming up goes to the elbow. Other side, grabbing here, coming to the inside. Coming offline, sinking. Meeting, they stand back up. I match that, blend with that by coming into manuchi. As they come up, grab the back of their hand. This hand extends to their elbow. Manuchi, grabbing the hand, going to the elbow. Good extension, basic manuchi. Take the inside, center line, offline, sink, cut to the elbow, kazushi, you take balance, they stand back up, you blend with their movement, it's to the elbow, holding their hand towards their face, elbows towards their head. Big step through, downward manuchi. So their body is here, your hand is here, hand is underneath the elbow. Hold this position for at least 2 seconds to work on good posture. Back leg is straight, back is straight. Want to make sure that you're not rounding your back or leaning over. Maybe a nice full extension here. This Marucci. Down here in front of your knee. Big step forward, pushing the elbow towards their head, towards their ear, and down. Pausing to correct your posture. And you slide step, a diagonal towards your partner's head, and then a full step to the other corner, other diagonal. Kneeling down on the inside knee towards your partner, other knee, sinking. Grabbing the back of the hand, this hand blade, underside of the elbow, sink down on the ground with your hips. Live toes. If that's hard for your balance, you can sit seiza. Hand towards the face, elbow towards your ear. Big step forward. This is a forward stance. Down in front of your knee. Good extension. Not in. Allowing them in your space. Take your leg, but not out where you're bending over. Good posture, good extension. You slide step through your partner, slide step away from your partner. Full step. Full step. Down on the inside knee where your partner is. Other side. Hand towards their face, elbow towards their ear or their head. Big step forward, downward Marucci. Marucci, downward Marucci. Same extension, same shape. Slide step across your partner. Full step away from your partner. Inside knee goes down. And grabbing the outside, coming the inside. Sink, stable. You affect their elbow, you affect their balance. Kazushi, take their balance more. They stand up, Marucci through your partner, grabbing the hand, hand blade towards their elbow towards their ear as you take a big step forward. Pause for at least 2 seconds to be mindful and corrective of your posture. Slide step across your partner, full step away. We're Working on keeping your balance and your structure, your alignment, your posture. Keeping all that in movement. Gyakute Dori, or Gyakuhanmi, Ikkyo, Ura, to the rear. Moving to their rear. Starts the same as Omote. Back leg comes up to the front leg for the atemi, strike to their center line. I do a slide step to their rear, to their flank, and sink into a horse stance, hand blade to their elbow. And another slide step for further balance taking. I step up, I take inside, center line, just like before, just like for Omote. But now instead of coming back 45 degrees, which is still to their front, Omote, instead of coming back 45, I'm going to slide out 90 degrees and take their balance to their blind side, to their flank. Sink into horse stance. So they're grabbing here, leading them off their balance with my body movement and sinking and securing that by having a hand blade on their elbow. From this perspective, Uke is grabbing here, outside of the wrist. I step out to the Omote, and I step out to the Ura. Step 90 degrees, and also forward a bit, so I'm right to Uke's flank. I don't want to be in front of them at a diagonal. The deeper I can go to their blind side, the better position I'm in, and the easier it is to take their balance. So, I step up to the front, big step, sink into horse stance, drop the weight, keep the posture, hand blade goes to the elbow. Another slide step. Keeping my extension the whole time, not letting them into my space. They're on the outside of my structure. They're on the outside of my shape. Other side. Ura is to the outside. Step up to the front foot on the inside, then I take the outside. I go to the 90 degrees and a little bit in, so I'm directly to their flank. Sink into horse stance. Leading them offline, this is the grab. Leaving them off balance, cutting to their elbow. Horse stance, another slide step for further kazushi, further balance taking. Grabbing here, outside. So Ura is this way. You come in, taking center line. Uke should protect themselves and respond. Then Nage, person doing the technique, slide steps to the flank, taking their balance. Slide step into horse stance, cut to the elbow, another slide step. Keep both hands alive, both hands extended, so they're not likely to let go, because if they let go, they're available for another strike. So extending, flowing up through both sides equally. Continue to lead your partner off balance, like a sword cut. This cuts down to the elbow. Further movement. Uke stands up. You blend with that action by coming up with Manuchi. As you do so, you grab the back of their hand, hold that towards their face, other hand to their elbow. They stand up, Manuchi. Now I continue entering to the Ura behind them. I step up, Manuchi towards their head. I cut down, I step back, I turn or pivot, sink down on the inside knee, then place the other knee, and then the pin. They stand up, I join them or follow them, release the hand, to the elbow, step up, this is towards their head or their ear, and to their outside, to their rear. I cut down, step back, pivot, sink down on the inside knee. The partner is here, sink down. To their flank, 90 degrees, right to their flank, right to their side, not to their front and side, but to their, directly to the side, 90 degrees. So that means I have to enter and slide again. They stand up, I do Manuchi towards them, grabbing the hand, their elbow towards their ear, back foot steps up, cut down to my center, step back, Tenkai, it's called Tenkai, pivot, down, this is on their elbow, down. Stand up. I rotate on my heel, so I'm facing my partner. Keep keep my extension. If I lose my extension, live in my space, but have my structure. I cut down to my center, step back, keep everything in front of my center. Something to watch for is letting this get dragged behind, so you're having to pull. Keep everything in front of your center, just like sword. Everything in front of your center as you turn, turning from your center, extending out from your center, not letting it get behind you. Grab the back of the hand, rotate, face them, Onuchi, directly to them. Step up to their rear, elbow towards their ear. Cut down, step back, rotate, keeping everything in front of the center. Step up, cut down, keeping this connected to your center the whole time. Step back, rotate, sink. Your partner is here, your hand is here. Sink towards the side that's closest to them, sinking down. Stand up, you do Manuchi towards them. As you do so, you grab the back of their hand blade towards their elbow, step further to the rear, into them, cut down, step back, and rotate. Downward Manuchi, extension stays the same throughout. Continuous extension. Continuous extension.